Hi, this is Uma from EduContra Bhopal, continuing the endeavor to enable people to speak better for the IELTS examination. Today we are focusing on part 3 of the IELTS speaking test and the subject would be news.
Do you prefer to listen to the news on the radio or watch it on television?
You can consider me to be conventional. I prefer to listen to the news on the radio for two reasons. One, while listening to the news, I can do some other activity. Second, while watching the news on television, quite often we get carried away by the images that appear and do not actually concentrate on the news that is being told to us.
Do you also look for news on the net?
Oh, sure. Net is ultimately the biggest resource for news of all kind. I definitely turn to the net whenever I have free time to get news of a specific type. When I travel and I don't have access to the newspaper or the radio, the net is the only place I turn to for news of the day.
What is the first page you read when you get the morning newspaper?
Obviously, the first page that I read happens to be the first page of the newspaper. It has all the breaking news, the burning issues of the day. It has most of the national news, the events of the previous day, and what is scheduled for that particular day. So, that is the first page I read when I open the newspaper.
Do you think newspapers will lose their relevance due to the internet?
Yeah, I'm sure this is going to happen because when we look at the current generation, we hardly find anyone turning to the newspaper early in the morning. They believe that the small handheld device called the mobile would be able to give them all that they want in terms of news. So the newspapers may survive for the older people or for rural areas which has no access to the internet. But overall,